Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today, still a while, for we are playing some more NHL21 franchise with the Ottawa Senators. Alright, so we're still in need of a winning streak. That didn't quite happen in November. Eventually, time is gonna run out, so we really need to start turning it on here soon. Looks like we have a little bit of a homestead here to start December, so hopefully that's going to happen. Yeah, so Connor Brown is our best player. And that's weird. So he has 19 points in 25 games. Kubelik was doing really good, but he got hurt. So he has 17 points, and so does Thomas Shabbat. So yeah, looks like we're still struggling at 5-on-5. Pretty much everybody's in the minuses there, so I don't necessarily like that, but I'm not sure what I can do about it. It's just one of those things. We're going to need to play better at 5-on-5. Alright, so let's see who is the best in the entire league. So after 1 month, it was Jack Eichel. After 2 months, it is Mark Stone. Alright, Mark Stone, former Ottawa Senator. 36 points in 26 games. Then we have Mitch Marner, Malkin, McDavid, Sebastian Aho, Jack Eichel, Pasternak, Marchand, and Teravainen. Alright. Eventually, as we get further along, we're going to see, randomly generated players show up in there. But Mark Stone makes sense. He's a pretty good player. Alright. Now that we've looked at that, we're going to go ahead and take a look. We have a couple players that have progressed here. Right, so the first one is on the actual team, and it is Alex Formenton. So he is now at 82 overall, so pretty good. He's getting a little bit better. He's 23 too, so I don't expect for him to get a lot much better than this, but 82. Yeah, he can play in the NHL for sure. Then we have one player in the system that has also improved, and no, it's not Tim Stützle. So kind of taking his time to develop here. No, it is our friend Nicholas Inglis, that 7th round draft pick from 2 years ago. That's elite low. So he's now at 55, so yeah, chances are he's not going to become elite. He might become serviceable though, so we'll see, but he has a lot of ground to cover. He's only at 55 right now, so who knows what's going to happen there, but he's only 19, so maybe if luck is on our side, we might see him develop into maybe not an elite player, but an NHLer would be pretty good. I mean, for a 7th round draft pick, I'll take somebody that can play on the 3rd pairing. Alright, so there wasn't any trades, so nothing there happened, and there were quite a few signings, so we're going to go ahead and try to go through them fairly quick. So Arizona signed Yegor Korshkov, the Islanders signed Yona Gadjovic, Olivier Adam signed with Nashville, Parker Wotherspoon signed with Buffalo, Samuel Cholun signed with Detroit, Andrew Cogliano, probably the most known player in all the lot here, signed in Carolina, Drake Caggiula signed with Buffalo, Chris Dredger, former Ottawa Senator, signed in Detroit, and Vili Saarjärvi signed with Nashville. Alright, so we're getting ready here to play. Oh, yeah, the magic score is a little high for today, so I'm not sure that that's gonna happen, but who knows. I mean, whenever we have a realistic score, we still don't get any gameplay. So if I'm down 5-4 after 2, I will go ahead and play the 3rd period. It might happen. We'll see. Alright, so we are starting December here with a game against the Red Wings at home. Red Wings are worse than us. They are 6-16-2. Now, as far as... So we still have Kubelik that's going to be out until pretty much the end of this video here. He's going to come back eventually. And for Detroit, John Gibson is hurt, and so is Ronick. Oh, Ronick is hurt until March. Gibson is coming back in a couple weeks. Wow, so they have a guy out for 3 months. Alright, let's get this going. Go Sens go, we need some W's here. Alright, no score after 1. We are up 1-0 after 2 here, with a goal from Josh Norris. Oh, looks like Koskinen is in Detroit now. I wonder who's the goaltender in Edmonton. And we won 3-2. Whew, it came close. So Colin White scored on the power play. And then Dougie Hamilton scored on the power play as well. It was 3-0 at that point, and then Detroit scored 2 goals. Rasmussen and Sider both scored, but they ran out of time, and we got a 3-2 win. So we will definitely take it. Alright, so Josh Norris scored his 5th from Abramov and Shabbat, then Colin White from Dzingel and Batterson, and Hamilton from Batterson and White. Alright, so we started with a win. That's definitely what we want to see here. Alright, and now we are going to play against the Wild, another team that is struggling more than us. They are 8-13-6. We are still without Kubelik. Oh, Minnesota has a few injuries. So Ryan Suter is hurt. He's not going to play. Josh Bailey is hurt, but he might play. And David Perron is hurt, not going to play either. Okay. Let's go. Let's beat the Wild. We are still at home. Let's make it a 500 season. We are down 2-0 after 1. Not a good start to the game. Eric Sanek and Brodeen both scored for the Wild. 2-0 Minnesota after 1. Oof, 4-0 Minnesota after 2. That's not a good game. Matt Dumba scored twice in the period. It is a 4-0 affair. And we ended up losing 5-3, so we kind of... Oh, Brodeen made it 5-0, and then we started to score some goal. Trocheck scored, Ristolainen scored, and Dadonov scored, but yeah, we ran out of time at that point. Alright, so Trocheck scored from Hamilton and Connor Brown, Ristolainen from Abramov and Brandstrom, and Dadonov from Shabbat and Kachuk. Too little, too late. Couldn't make it a 500 season, so we're 2 games under 500 again. Alright, so now we're gonna be hosting the Pens for the next game. Alright, Pittsburgh is 10-14-3, however they are 5-3-2 in their last 10, so we're gonna need to beat them before we hit the road. Kubelik is still hurt for us. Pittsburgh is going to be without Mike Matheson. He has a concussion. We are down 2-1 after 1. So Connor Brown scored, and then James McCann scored twice. So it is 2-1 Pittsburgh after 1. Oh, we're down 5-1 after 2. That's not good. Brandon Tanev, Jason Zucker, and Kasper Kapanen all scored. And we lost 6-1 with Crosby scoring in the third period. Yeah, that's not sure what's going on with our team here. We have good players. Maybe the coaching is not good enough. So Connor Brown for Alex Formenton. That's our only goal. So we took a 1-0 lead and then we allowed 6 unanswered goals. Not exactly what you want to do on home ice. Alright, so we have 2 days off and then we're going to be heading into Chicago to play against the Hawks. So Hawks are doing pretty good this season. Alright, so apparently I have to take care of that here. Let's fix the bathrooms. Oh, I won't have any money after that. This is crazy. You need to give me more money if you want for me to fix your stuff. Alright, so we are in Chicago to face the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are 17-7-3. So they are having a pretty good season over there. Kubelik's still hurt. That's hurting us. We're having problems scoring goals without him. Chicago is going to be without Jonathan Toews. Alright. Yeah, it's 2 games on the road here. Really could use a few wins. Alright, we're up 2-1 after 1 here. So Ryan Dzingel scored on the power play, then Connor Brown scored, made it 2-0. And then Baudin scored for Chicago, and it is a 2-1 Ottawa lead after 1. Nobody scored in the second period. We are still up 2-1. Oh, tied at 4 after 3. So Ryan Dzingel scored again, and then the Brincat scored, Connor Brown scored, Patrick Kane scored, and then Adam got it, tied game at 4. And we are heading into overtime, and we lost. Devon Toews scored in overtime, and it is another loss. Things are not going very well. Alright, so Ryan Dzingel from Colin White and Drake Patterson, and then Connor Brown from Ryan Dzingel and Vincent Trocheck. Ryan Dzingel from Brandstrom and Dougie Hamilton, and then Connor Brown scored his 10th from Dougie Hamilton and Eric Brandstrom. Yeah. Another loss. Alright, so you are offering me a third and a fourth for a second. No. Alright, St. Louis has a similar record to ours. They are 11-14-4. We are on a losing streak. St. Louis is completely healthy. Of course, we are still without Kubelik. Alright, we are up 3-0 after 1. Feeling a little bit better about this one. Ryan Dzingel scored, Trocheck scored, and Abramov scored. So this is a 3-0 lead after 1. We are up 4-1 after 2. Braden Shen scored on the power play for the Blues, and then we have Abramov that scored his 2nd of the game, and we won 5-2. Tarasenko did score in the 3rd period, and then we had a goal from Drake Batterson. 5-2 win. Alright, so we have the Dzingel that scored from Connor Brown and Vincent Trocheck, and then Trocheck from Dzingel and Brown. Then Abramov from Norris and Shabbat. Abramov scored his 5th from Norris and Balsers, and then Batterson from Logan Brown and Eric Brandstrom. Alright. Then we're going home for 1 game, and then we're going to hit the road again. Alright, so we're playing Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo's struggling a little bit. very similar record to ours. They are 13, 16, and 2. So the ones that were supposed to win the cup a couple seasons ago seem to be falling here. Right, so Kubalik still hurt. Buffalo is completely healthy. Alright, we need to be able to stop Jack Eichel here. Alright, we're down 1-0 after 1. Rasmus Dahlin scored for Buffalo. It is a 1-0 Buffalo lead. Alright, we traded goals in the second period. Grigorenko scored for Buffalo. Grigorenko's back in Buffalo. Huh? So Grigorenko scored for Buffalo, made it 2-0, and then Trocheck scored for us, made it 2-1 after 2. We tied in the third period. Drake Batterson is sending us to overtime. But we lost in overtime on a goal from Rasmus Dahlin again. And it is a 3-2 loss in overtime. At least we're getting a point, I suppose. Still sucks, though. We're unable to put winning streaks together. Trocheck scored from Dzingel, and then Batterson from Chabot and Trocheck. Those were our 2 goals. Alright, and now we are going to be heading on the road where we're going to play against the Panthers, and we have 2 days off, and then we're going to play them. Oh! The Red Wings have fired their head coach. I'm about to do the same thing. Alright, so... yeah, we're on the road for a little bit here. So we're going to be starting against the Panthers. They are 12, 17, and 4. We're playing against a lot of teams with losing records, and we cannot beat them. I think that says a lot about our team. All right. Oh. All right, so Kubalik is hurt, and now Connor Brown is also hurt with a strained hamstring. Okay. We're going to need to look at the lines. Florida is going to be without Radko Gudas and Dmitry Kulikov. Oh, Kulikov is back in Florida. Yeah, they're out 2 defensemen, so maybe we can take advantage of that. Now, let's make sure we have forwards playing at forward. I have 2 different forwards hurt. So Baudin, Norris with Baudin, Bossers, Brown. Okay, that looks okay. Defense, yeah, we have things where we want. All right. Let's play the Panthers. And we are down 2-0 after 1. So Patrick Hornquist scored, and then Marcus Johansson scored. 2-0 Florida after 1. 3-0 Florida after 2. Philippe Danault. Oh, Danault is now with the Panthers. 3-0 Florida after 2. We scored in the third, but we lost 3-1. Ryan Dzingel scored a power play goal, and that was it. Dzingel from Batterson, that's it. Oh my god. We cannot beat anybody with any kind of consistency. Alright, so simming to the next game in Buffalo. Alright, so Buffalo is now 15, 16, and 2. Oh god, now we're without Ristolainen, so Kubalik came back a little bit early, but now Ristolainen is hurt and Connor Brown is still hurt. And Buffalo's going to be without Jeff Skinner. Alright, let's take a look at, yet again, at lines, making sure things look okay over here. Oh, they're shaking things up a little bit. Why not? Where some players are not playing all that well. Oh, Logan Brown is getting an opportunity on the wing on the second line here with Colin White and Evgeny Dadonov. Might help him a little bit. And on defense, Shabbat with Hamilton, Brandstrom with Zub, and then Zadorov with Jake Sanderson. So Jake Sanderson is going to play on his offside there. Oh, Jake Sanderson is now at 81. Okay. Good, good. Alright, let's play the Sabres. I have a feeling we're going to beat them. Three 0 Ottawa after one. Artem Zub scored, and then Vincent Trocheck scored on the power play, and then Dominic Kubelik scored. Welcome back, Kubelik. We kind of missed you. We're up 4-0 after two. Drake Batterson scored, and we won 4-0. There you go. I did say I had a feeling we were going to beat them. Let's take a look at who got assists and everything. So Zub from Kubelik, Trocheck from Kubelik and Kachuk, Kubelik from Kachuk and Trocheck, and Batterson from Shabbat. So Kubelik had 3 points. That's a pretty nice game after coming back from injury. All right, pretty good game. Pretty good game. Now let's see if we can bring that in Montreal for our next game. You all know I would like to be able to beat the Habs. Well, that sounds like a weird road trip. In Florida, then in Buffalo. I mean, I understand it's all randomized and everything past the first season where, you know, it would have a schedule that makes sense, but think about it. In Florida, go up to Buffalo, then go up to Montreal for just to go all the way to Dallas for the next day. So probably would make a little bit more sense if it was Florida, then Dallas, then Buffalo, then Montreal. That would probably make a little bit more sense like that. Or, you know, Dallas, Florida, Buffalo, Montreal, either or. All right. So let's send to the Habs game. Hopefully we can win that. I broke my promise. That's the second time that I make Brady Tkachuk angry. He's gonna come and put sugar in my gas tank or something. Sorry, Brady, can I make this up to you? I'm gonna try to persuade it. Our current lineup makes the most sense for the team. I hope you can be a team player here. Alright, Brady's not too happy with me again. Alright, hopefully you can score a hat trick or something and feel better about yourself. Alright, so we are in Montreal to play against the Habs. They are 17, 13, and 5, which sucks because that means that they are better than us. Ooh, we got another injury to Eric Brandstrom this time, so I'm going to need to recall a defenseman. Ristolainen is still hurt, Connor Brown is still hurt, and now Eric Brandstrom is hurt. Oops. I didn't mean to exit that just yet. I wanted to look at Montreal. They're going to be without Tyler Toffoli. Okay. Alright, so, well, sometimes the coach does it for me and sometimes he doesn't, so let's see if he did. I don't know what to tell you, Brady. You're on the first line. I can't make you play more than on the first line. Yeah, Batterson has been put there, so I'm going to need to recall somebody. Alright. Let's see who deserves to be recalled. Let's go to the stats. So Borgman probably. I mean, he has a lot more points than any other defenseman. Or maybe Lassie Thompson. Could give the kid a look. I mean, Borgman is gonna need to clear waivers. But if I recall Lassie Thompson, he's not gonna need to clear waivers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna recall Borgman anyway. And we're going to need to hope that it's going to be good enough and that he doesn't get clean. I signed him as a free agent mostly to play in the AHL, but now we're having some injury problems. He's not going to play all that many games, but still. Alright, so roster moves. Okay, and then I have to come here and tell the coach to fix his lines. There you go. What does it look like on offense? Yeah, he's still trying this out here. I mean, we did win 4-0, so let's go with what seems to work. Alright, Montreal. Oof, we're down 3-0 after 1, not good. So Sam Bennett scored for Montreal, then Matt Calvert is in Montreal, and he scored twice. So it is a 3-0 Montreal lead after 1. It is 4-1 after 2. Josh Norris scored shorthanded for us, and then Thomas Tatar scored for Montreal. 4-1 Montreal after 2. 6-2 Montreal victory. Brady Tkachuk scored on the power play. Then Brendan Gallagher and Josh Anderson added goals. It is a game to be forgotten quickly, hopefully. Josh Norris from Thomas Chabot and Drake Batterson, and then Brady Tkachuk from Kubelik and Hamilton. Alright, and now we're going to go play in Dallas before the Christmas break. Alright, so Dallas is 16, 16, and 5. Alright, so Ristolainen might play. And then Connor Brown is still hurt, and Brandstrom is still hurt. What do you have as far as lines go? Okay, you are playing Ristolainen. We're gonna wait to send Borgman down because he has to clear waivers just in case I get another injury. Alright, so in Dallas. Oh, did I check Dallas? I don't think I did. Do they have any injuries? Justin Braun. Alright. I think he was hurt last time we played Dallas too. Alright, we are up 1-0 here after 1. Dadonov scored in the first period. Then we allowed 3 goals in the second, and we are down 3-1. Jankowski scored, and then Bobby Ryan scored twice against his former team. 3-1 Dallas here after 2. And we lost 5-2. Tyler Seguin scored, then Baudin scored for us, and then Philippe Schlepik scored against his former team. Wow, our former players seem to be scoring a lot of goals against us for some reason. Right, so we had Dadonov from Hamilton and Logan Brown, and then Baudin from Chabot and Batterson. Another loss. Right, it is the Christmas break, and right after Christmas we're going to host the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's probably going to destroy us. Right, so we have 3 games left here. Alright, Tampa Bay. Let's see here. Right, so we have Brandstrom that's hurt. So I'm gonna still keep Brogstrom just in case. Connor Brown is back, is what that means. And Tampa Bay. Oh, Zach Aston Reese is in Tampa Bay. He's hurt, and Steven Stamkos is hurt. That sounds about right. Stamkos has been really unlucky in his career with pretty big injuries. A lot of the times, like that leg injury, I think it was against Boston where he hurt his leg on the post. That was pretty gruesome. But anyway, so I kind of want to check that here. Alright, Sanderson, no points in 8 games. He's not playing all that much. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Lightning. Or I should say probably that the Lightning is gonna play us, more than likely. They are 25-9-2. And they are up 4-0 after 1. Alright, so Mayfield scored, Sergachev scored, Foote scored, and then Killorn scored on the power play. 4-0 Tampa Bay after 1. Nobody scored in the second, it's still 4-0, and it ended up 5-2. Cirelli scored on the power play, and then Abramov and Brady Tkachuk scored. Tkachuk scored on the power play. 5-2 loss against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We are sliding pretty fast here. Abramov from Zadorov, and then Brady Tkachuk scored his only 5th goal of the season from Connor Brown and Trocheck. I think I'm going to be looking at a different coach. Brady Tkachuk should have more than 5 goals by the end of December. Alright, we are hosting the Washington Capitals. They are 21-12-2, so that's not going to be an easy game either. And they are completely healthy. Oh boy. We are up 2-0 after 1. Kubelik scored, and then Alex Formenton scored as well. 2-0 Sens after 1. 2-1 Sens after 2. Backstrom scored for the Caps in the second period. And we won 3-1. Wow, pretty good game actually. Josh Norris scored in the third period. So we're not a team that scores a lot of goals. So Kubelik from Zub and Trocheck, Formenton from Batterson and Zadorov, and then Josh Norris from Connor Brown. Okay. And last game of the month is going to be in Montreal against the Habs. They are now 20-14-5. Oh. Oh, wow. So Montreal is going to be without Shea Weber and Carey Price. That's interesting. Hopefully we can capitalize on that. And we are down 2-0 after one. Brett Kulak scored, and then Ryan Paling scored. 2-0 Montreal after one. Oh, it's tied at 3 after 2. Thomas Chabot scored, Josh Norris scored, then Drouin scored for Montreal, but Artem Zub tied the game, and we are tied at 3 after 2. Tied at 3 after 3. Going into overtime. Nobody scored in overtime. We're going into the shootout. And we actually won, with Dadonov scoring the only goal in the shootout. Alright, we came back in that one. That's rare. Usually we give up the lead. So Thomas Chabot from Ristolainen and Connor Brown, then Josh Norris from Ryan Dzingel, and then Artem Zub scored his 5th from Brady Tkachuk and Dominic Kubalik. Alright. Yeah, I guess I can do sim to next game since it's on the 1st. So I'm gonna go ahead and... So yeah, we're not doing good, folks. At this point, I feel like I've given my coaches decent players. So I am going to be looking into making a coaching change, and I'm probably going to do that offline prior to the next video. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'll check if he's on the last year of his contract. I might just write it and just keep it at that, but we'll see here. I'm not too happy. We definitely should be performing better than what we are. We have decent players, but my best players are not performing. Chabot and Tkachuk are a little bit lagging behind. I don't feel like Connor Brown should be my best player, you know, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but we are going to be addressing that. So I did just save, but I will do it again just because I can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. So not much progress as far as the standing goes or anything like that, so we're gonna need to take that a step further. So I do want to thank you for tuning in, and if you've liked the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff, and until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.